And welcome back to Tom Cherry Sports. We're here with a special guest this week, William Navari.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Running late. I'm here.
What the hell is that?
What?
New Jersey. What do you...
You said we were doing the football video.
Oh my gosh.
We're not talking Premier League soccer right now?
No, we're talking football, not Premier League soccer. We're talking football.
Oh, you see.
FL.
Okay.
Okay.
American football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday. Football.
Should I change or should
Nah,
I?
it's
I'm
whatever.
already here.
Anyways,
So. Alright.
welcome back to this week's NFL edition for Thursdays here on Top Chair Sports.
I feel attacked right now.
We're back with Brett, myself, and special guest Will. We're going to cover all the new stuff in the NFL this week and then jump into all of our picks. We're going to save a lot of time for that, so only a few quick things around the league before we get into it. First of all, AJ Green is making his season debut this week. Very exciting. Versus Baltimore.
Very exciting.
Division opponent. There's some reports that he might be limited already. There's in his return, there's some that are saying he'll be completely good to go, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Big piece for them as they make their playoff push. Great to get him.
Right. And also, sticking with the Bengals, let's note that Andy Dalton not starting this week. They already said AJ McCarron is starting.
He's still in the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's good. Much better than Dalton. Good move.
Didn't they break this news on Andy Dalton's birthday?
On his birthday. Yeah. Before their bye week, this was such an unnecessary move. They did this as a slap in the face to Dalton. I'm convinced there's no other reason to do it. On the man's birthday, you had a bye week coming up. They did it literally the day after the game. Anyways, exciting to see AJ Green come back. And sticking with receivers making their return, Devontae Adams is coming back after, I believe it's been 5 weeks now. After 2 weeks of him being out, they teased him possibly coming back for the past 3 weeks now. It is finally happening. This is big for Aaron Rodgers and that team as they've already had so much success, but after a shaky loss to the Chargers, do you think they need him back? Or am I the only one here?
They could definitely use it.
It's three of us here.
What do you think? Do they need him back on the pitch this week?
Who? I'm sorry. I wasn't listening.
Anyways, so a couple different players make their return.
But yes, they do.
And with that, we're going to jump in. Oh, and Matt Ryan, jumping away from receivers, should be playing this week again with the Falcons. So with that, we're going to jump right into picks for the week so we can all debate this like old times.
Yes.
Thursday night games, Chargers at the Raiders. I'm actually going to pick the Raiders in this one. I don't know if I want to, but this is a tough game for me, so I'm taking the home team.
Well, unsurprisingly, I think I will be taking the Chargers. I think they are the better coached team.
You see, I think the Raiders are the best coached team in the league, clearly. I think the Chargers are one of the worst, but I will also take the Los Angeles Chargers in this one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll rate the underdog in picks. Next game of the week, we have the Falcons at the Saints. I have the Saints in this one at home. Are there any disagreements?
No.
There is not.
Nope. Okay. Buffalo at Cleveland.
Yes.
We all know how shaky Cleveland has been this year. I want it to be known, and if you go back in my earlier episodes, you can see this. I said flat out that Cleveland was going to go 8-8 this year by starting 2-6. So I'm not surprised they're at this point. This is the game they need to turn around, though. I don't think it'll happen now, and I have them losing to Buffalo.
They're just a mess right now. And I don't think there's any salvaging it at this point. The Bills are not fantastic. I think they are playing better than
their record appears.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but I don't think this is the week the Browns are getting back on track.
Thoughts?
Correct.
Yeah. Personally, I think the Bills have the third easiest schedule in football so far when you go back and look at it, behind the Patriots, of course, and the 49ers. And I might take some heat for that from 49ers fans. However, when you look at their schedule, it hasn't been great. So, yeah, it's another one of those teams where record doesn't always show the true story. Next game of the week, we have Detroit at Chicago. I'm taking the Lions this one on the road. I think they are the better team.
I'm also taking the Lions. Just the Bears' offense is absolutely in
It's
shambles.
atrocious.
Yeah. Your thoughts?
Reds?
Detroit has the Lions and Tigers. They don't have any Bears. Go Lions.
Okay. Baltimore at Cincinnati. We saw Baltimore obviously pull off the upset, even though it was at home, the upset versus New England. I have them winning on the road here in Cincy pretty easily, despite H.A. Green coming back.
Baltimore. Yes. I agree.
Baltimore.
Kansas City at Tennessee. Probably the biggest return of a player that I didn't mention earlier. Patrick Mahomes is back this week. Almost definitely. There's still a slight chance he's not, but it's almost guaranteed that he's back. I have the Chiefs winning, mainly because of him, but even without him, on the road in Tennessee.
Just a better team, the Chiefs.
I agree.
We have the Battle of New York, or the Battle of New Jersey, in the Giants and Jets this week. I'm taking the Giants on the road. Two awful teams. After losing to the Dolphins, though, the Jets really have lost all of my
I don't know how they beat the Cowboys. Granted, the Cowboys aren't the greatest team in the league, but like, still, how do you
I don't know.
how do you lose to the Dolphins and beat the Cowboys?
Yeah, so I think, especially coming off that kind of lucky week.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it only happened once. Yeah, the Jets aren't winning this one.
Thoughts?
I'm going to look right into the eyes of New York Giants fans right now. I'm taking the Jets. That's all.
No reason.
Direct message. Right on the mic. Arizona at Tampa Bay. I'm taking the Cardinals this week.
Really?
Yeah.
You never would have saw that coming.
I don't know who would have. Cardinals have beaten no good teams yet, really. I still don't see Tampa Bay as a good team. I think the Cardinals get a win here.
You're saying Tampa Bay hasn't beat a good team yet?
No, Arizona hasn't beat a good team.
I was about to say the Rams, but I'm taking the Buccaneers. I think the offense is finally clicking. The defense is it's okay, but like I think Jameson, especially Mike Evans, who killed me at fantasy last week, are definitely clicking. I think they'll do it again.
Okay.
Against a weak Cardinals defense.
And the tiebreaker.
I don't remember who I actually picked in my picks for this one, but I agree with Will. I'm leaning towards Tampa in this one. I really like their passing game. And I really just don't like anything about the Cardinals, essentially. So,
okay. I'll be the outlier there.
Neither does
I'm
Matthew
actually
Berry.
pretty confident. Yeah, absolutely. We have Miami at
Dolphins.
Indy. This
2 in a row.
we have the Dolphins at the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in this one.
I'm also taking the Colts.
Look right at Spencer, right in the camera.
Spencer. I'm taking the Colts. They're looking really good this year. They're looking really good, especially at home. Although I'm really annoyed Indianapolis apparently doesn't do daylight savings. I was just informed of this literally 20 minutes before we recorded this. What the hell is that, Indianapolis? What are you doing? Well, you got to be different from the rest of the freaking country? I'm sorry.
You gotta give
I'm
advantage
sorry.
to Indy. Miami's gonna be on a 1 hour delay. They're all thrown off.
Yeah. Screw that. I'm sorry. That's
Maybe
weird.
they'll
I don't
lose
like that.
because Adam
I don't like
Vinatieri
that.
will shank another game tying field goal.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Insane.
Catch out of the bag. Sticking with the Cats. Carolina at Green Bay this week. Carolina, Cam Newton officially placed on IR, out for the rest of the year. They've been winning with Kyle Allen in. Do you see that continuing on the road in Green Bay with Devontae Adams back?
I'm going to say no because I think the Packers are very good this year, and I think last week's loss to the Chargers was kind of fluky. But, yeah, did anyone else see that, like, 3 quarterbacks with last name Allen, like, won last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's
Josh,
not going to...
Kyle.
Brandon for Denver. But
Brandon.
that's not going to
Another
continue
one.
this week. I thought Green Bay's loss to the Chargers was kind of fluky, and they'll bounce back.
Okay. Brett.
Panthers.
Okay. Rams at Steelers. Every week is so tough for me to pick a Steelers game, and I've been picking against them lately. They've been winning. I'm still picking against them here, even though they're at home. I just think the Rams are the better team. Any objections?
No, and a lot of Steelers fans will point to like last week because Indianapolis is a very good team. I mean, they might be.
They are a good team.
Better than
The Colts are a good team.
The Colts are a good team.
Says Spencer. I think the Rams are incredibly overrated this year, but I do think they squeak this one out as well.
Okay. Minnesota at Dallas. This is my game to watch for the week. I absolutely love
What's
this.
your lock pick, by the way?
They should put it
Well,
in prime
I'll
time.
jump back and do that at the
okay.
end. I forgot to mark that. It is primetime Sunday
Oh,
night.
good.
Yeah. Sunday night game, Minnesota at Dallas. I have Minnesota here. I think Dallas is so overrated. It actually hurts. Sorry, Jared. And I think the Vikings are better than people are giving them credit for, even with Adam Thielen out. I have the Vikings here. I think they win by at least a touchdown. Like, at least. Which, 7 points is a pretty solid amount in this league.
Well, I agree with much of what you said. I think the Cowboys are going to squeak one out, probably with like a game-winning field goal.
Okay. Brett?
I hate the Cowboys with a burning passion, and for that reason alone, I will take the Vikings in this game. Mostly out of just hope.
Okay. And then finally, the last game of the week, since we have 6 teams on bye this week, an awful lot, but Monday Night Football, Seattle at San Fran. I looked a lot into this game. This is a very tough game for me to pick. Obviously, a game to watch for the week for everybody. It worked out even better. That's prime time, so everybody does get to watch it. I'm taking San Fran at home here. I know I historically pick road teams. I love Russell Wilson, but when you look at the fact that Seattle doesn't win by much each week and San Francisco's defense is just dominant, I'm taking them at home. And I think I will be the underdog in this, but...
I will also take the 49ers.
Okay.
Yes.
Brett?
Yeah, I'm taking the Hawks. I like the Hawks on the road. The Niners, I still have not been impressed by yet. I just don't think they have a great win on the year. I want to see more. If they win this game and like solidly, then I'll finally believe in them.
I think...
But until that happens, I'm taking the Seahawks, who I know are a more experienced team, and a more veteran team at the moment.
If this game is within 3... If this game is more than a 4-point margin, either way, I will actually be surprised. I think as a pure Russell Wilson game, truly it's going to come down to like 2 or 3 points. But
Nice to finally have a good Monday night game, though. Even though we
Yes.
still have these shitty ass like music video halftime shows.
And
ESPN
hopefully-
is the worst.
hopefully
I say it every video,
hopefully
but like
this lives up to our expectations for Monday night and doesn't turn into a shitty game with like somebody going down injured, God forbid, or something else happening. But yeah, I'm excited for this game. Lock pick of the week is New Orleans at home versus Atlanta. Mark it now. I know Matt Ryan might be coming back. The Saints are too good. Anybody else's lock pick of the week if you want to do one?
I'm gonna lock down on.
There's a couple.
I don't want to go. I mean, like I like your pick, but I'm gonna take the Colts. I'm gonna take the Colts. Locking down a win
The
against
Colts are
Miami.
a good team.
Colts are a good team.
yeah, I don't have one. If I have, do I have to?
You don't have to.
No, hold on. Give me a second. I'll lock in the Ravens over the Bengals. 'Cause that's
Okay.
an easy one.
We'll see for our whole team.
I see you're 10-1 on the year.
Yes,
Lock
I'm
picks.
10-1.
What was that one loss?
The one loss was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Rams.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
When Brett told me, that's a shaky lock pick. I don't know if you should do that. And I went, no.
I have to bring it up every week. Every week. I'm
Coming
on.
into the season, I will still admit the Rams were my favorite to actually be the best team, at least going into playoffs. Maybe not necessarily best record because the Patriots, but best team, and they have disappointed me this year. And they disappointed me in my flawless lock picks. So that's awful. One other note, hate to end on a downer. Deshaun Jackson, after playing, I believe, 2 to 3 snaps in the game and getting 1 catch, is now placed on IR for the rest of the year and is having surgery. So a big hit for the Eagles, who were very excited to get him back. They are in need of pass catchers there after Alshon Jeffrey at receiver, and now that's just a tough hit for them to take. Could have made some big moves last week at the trade deadline. Go
Well
watch
said,
that
Victor.
video.
Well said.
But yeah, with that, let us know who your lock pick of the week is. Let us know if you disagree with us on any of these. Let us know if you're going to break Spencer's heart and have the Dolphins win a second game in a row and make it versus the Colts. Make sure to like, comment, smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
that subscribe button. Will,
And-
got anything else to say?
On the Beer League bench talk.
Awesome.
There it is.
See you guys.